Viscaria ASMR. Today I'm going to flip through this magazine with you, and I might mark some pages with these little stickies. This magazine is called Eating Well. Ingredients for the Good Life. I have a goal this week to try to make some new recipes because I have been eating the same things like every day. I eat the same lunch every day, the same breakfast every day, and for dinner I have like 3 recipes I've been switching through. And I think I need to diversify, get some new vegetables, maybe some new protein into what I'm eating. So I'm hoping that this magazine will have some ideas. I will say it's from January and February of 2020, so there might be some, a failure to reckon with the world we currently live in. And they have things like warming winter soups, which I don't need right now. I am warm enough. Okay, so we've got an advertisement for Pure-Made sauces, caramel sauce. I can make a homemade caramel macchiato in a world without coffee shops, or in a world in which I'm not going to coffee shops. It's not the worst idea. It's not what I'm looking for. Let's see, features. Bruleed blood oranges with yogurt and cardamom. That sounds really odd. Advertisements, table of contents, the editor's letter. This first issue of 2020 is themed around love. I've never been one for resolutions, so instead I'm focusing my energy for the new year by taking this moment to write a list, in no particular order of importance, of 20 things I'm grateful for. Oh, this sounds nice. I want to read this. Okay, I'm going to read it with you. 1. Let's start with this photo. I have to have pets in my life. I'm holding Foxy LaRoe here. She was a stray rescued from the University of Mississippi campus. I also have to have pets in my life. You'll know that I have 2 dogs. And if you want to see them, I post pictures of them pretty regularly. 2. I love cooking. How lucky am I that my passion is also my work? 3. While I make dinner and whenever I'm in the car, I listen to NPR. I am all in on the news and fact-based journalism. I also like NPR. I don't listen to it while driving, but I like to listen to it while cleaning the house. Although I prefer their podcasts over news, especially when the news is all bad all the time. Daily exercise is non-negotiable. My current kick is CrossFit, but I've been a regular swimmer since my 20s. I've been trying to bicycle more. Speaking of swimming, I love to be on the water, and in particular Lake Champlain, a 120-mile-long lake that runs along the Vermont-New York border. When the lake freezes, you find me skating on it. Wine. I don't drink wine. Cheese. I am grateful for cheese. Cheese is lovely. 9. Shopping the farmer's market, because I get the best goodies there and always learn something. I do miss farmer's markets. It would make trying lots of new veggies more fun, I think. I never get tired of learning about food. and that means travel is always a highlight of my year. Anchovies and olives. I can't say I'm grateful for either of those things. Italian cuisine. I do like Italian cuisine, but not so much the anchovies and olives part. Vegetables. Do love vegetables. Cookbooks. Print. Coffee. Boisterous dinner gatherings. That's right out. Not happening. My family. I am grateful for my family. And I cannot say that I am grateful for her husband, John, because I have never met him. But I do think this might be a good exercise for me to do, to think about being grateful and which parts of my life are bringing me joy. Because right now, I think locked up in our houses, it can be hard to remember the good things. Okay. What's trending on their website? The Mediterranean Diet Challenge. 30 days of Mediterranean-style food. Super Bowl. A little late for that. Oh, this is nice. What dish says love to you? Mac and cheese. The real deal, with real cheese and milk and lots of love. My homemade sourdough bread speaks to my teenage son's soul. Mine too. Pho. Oh, pho is love. So many ingredients, so much time, so much love. Raisin oatmeal cookies comfort me and my family and friends too. I've made them since I was little and I'm 72. My mom's paella. Delicioso. I'm Italian, so homemade pizza says it for me. There's so much that goes into our family recipe, especially making the dough. It's an all-day process. This is an ad for Green Giant. Here we go. What's for dinner tonight? 16 easy and healthy recipes. We'll see how easy they are. Fully loaded. Oh, it's potato soup, but you just make the soup and let people top it differently. Oh, and they have different styles. So you can make like a taco potato soup, Alfredo potato soup, or pizza potato soup. That's kind of fun, but I don't really want soup, and I don't really love potatoes. This might be hard. I'm a little bit of a picky eater, and I also have food allergies, but we'll see how it goes. Parchment packet baked tuna with creamy Dijon turmeric sauce. Baking fish and vegetables in packets helps create steam that perfectly cooks the dish while keeping it moist. Interesting. I like all of those words, I think. Mayonnaise, parsley, Dijon mustard, honey, turmeric, potatoes, ground pepper, kale, and tuna. Let's see, so you make a packet, fold it, put on potatoes, then kale, then tuna, sprinkle the tuna with salt and mayonnaise mixture, close the packet. I wonder if you can make it without potatoes, because I don't, I'm just not a potato person. I'll still mark it. The tuna and the sauce sounds good. I could probably just make that sauce and put it on something simpler. Something that is potato free. Spaghetti squash casserole. Strands of tender squash replace pasta for a more flavorful version of spaghetti pie. A sprinkling of nutty fontina cheese melts into a gooey topping. I do like spaghetti squash. Water, ground beef, a shallot, garlic, Italian seasoning, crushed tomatoes, and basil. I don't know, this seems like a lot of food for just me. On the other hand, the main part of it is spaghetti squash. don't need to include the ground beef. I'm gonna mark it, but I'm probably gonna change the entire recipe. I have a bad habit of doing that. I have this soup recipe I really love, and I went to find the original to give to a friend, and I realized that I had changed the entire recipe to make it unrecognizable. But now it's my recipe, I guess. So, okay, this is chicken tagine with apricots and olives. This chicken stew is full of warming, spicy flavor thanks to an aromatic Moroccan spice blend. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find that in my grocery store. I also don't like olives. Oh, this is rough. You're going to find out how picky I am through this video. Edamame burger lettuce wraps with peanut sauce. Is the burger made of edamame? Edamame makes these veggie burgers mean green protein machines. Peanut sauce, curry paste, and quick pickled carrots give them a Thai-inspired flair. Okay, I was gonna say I'm still too picky, except I don't like burgers, but I love edamame. This sounds perfect. I'm definitely gonna make this. I love peanut sauce. I love pickled vegetables, and I love edamame, so hopefully this goes well. This side, cauliflower nachos with chicken. Swapping in tender, crisp cauliflower slices for chips ups your veggie servings for the day. No. I mean, they're not wrong, but hunks of cauliflower are not replacements for tortilla chips. They're not similar in texture, in crunch, in the ability to hold toppings. This is a salad made of cauliflower, and there's nothing wrong with that, except that it's not nachos. Okay. Charred broccoli with smoky yogurt sauce. So broccoli is randomly something I am allergic to, and I cannot eat it. Cauliflower is fine. Brussels sprouts are great. Broccoli is a no. Caramelized onion butternut squash dip. Sweet squash gives French onion dip a colorful nutrition boost. I don't really eat dip though. It's more like if I had people over, which isn't something that I'm doing. Oh, I have no idea how to pronounce this word. Smorgasbord is what I've decided to call it, with herring, beets, and arugula. Smoked salmon isn't the only flaky fish made for breakfast breads. No, but that does make me want to buy some smoked salmon. I don't think I want this herring situation. Antipasto smothered chicken. We like the touch of heat that pepperoncini give to this briny chicken, but if you really want to turn up the spiciness, swap them for hot cherry peppers. Well, this sounds good. This is all food I very much like to eat. It sounds like cook until it browns, turn the chicken over, top with artichoke, transfer pan to oven and broil. Sounds like a good use for my Dutch oven. Okay. Sesame crusted pork with sweet and sour sauce. I like a lot of those words, but I don't eat pork, so skip that. Salmon with roasted red pepper quinoa salad. Skin on salmon, vinegar, garlic, quinoa, roasted red bell peppers, but from a jar. What does that mean? Are they already cooked? Why are they in a jar? pistachios. I'm gonna mark this recipe. I'm a little confused by it. I'm actually allergic to quinoa too, but I can easily replace that with barley. This ad over here is suggesting that you make a taco with walnuts. And no, walnuts plus peppers and cilantro and radishes. That's not a taco. Okay. Curds and whey. I can make my own cheese. But I'm not gonna do that. Kale, pear, and feta salad. The crunchy seed topping in this salad is the perfect textural juxtaposition to a creamy dressing, soft pears, and tender massaged kale. Tossing it all with mint, feta, and red onion gives it a Middle Eastern flair that Tobin is known for. I've never massaged kale before, but I'm not opposed to learning how. And salad, at least, a good summer dish. An advertisement for fake butter. Vegetable bourguignon, let's say. And that's gonna be all mushrooms, so I'm gonna pass. And now we have a drug ad. Okay. We're getting away from recipes. Good life. Fresh ideas for every day. Forget blue zones. Enjoying bluebird days might be the secret to staying young for life. This skier is 73 years old. For the past 14 years, 73-year-old Walter Heskey has been living his dream, wintering in Summit County, Colorado, an idyllic land of ski resorts and small towns 70 miles west of Denver. People here age so well for several reasons. First, they're always on the go, even during the winter, when others of any age choose to hunker down. The research linking exercise with a longer life continues to pile up. Those who accumulated 30 minutes of moderate to vigorous exercise every day saw their risk of early death decrease by 1/3. Then there's the social aspect. Being active is as much about the camaraderie as it is about the skiing. Strong social networks have a 50% lower risk of early death. It helps reduce stress and the negative effects it has on heart health and immune function. Well, I'm not sure how to follow that advice right now. But maybe we can be a strong social network for each other if we watch out for each other and talk to each other. Okay, let's see. How to weather winter sports. Don't wear cotton. Drink lots of water. Invest in heated mittens and ski boots. Sweets from the source. Does the standard heart-shaped box feel too cliche? Whisk your special someone away to one of these 4 chocolate factories. Sounds like it's for Valentine's Day, which is long past. Okay, 6 questions for Zoe Deschanel. The actor co-founded Lettuce Grow, a company that sells home hydroponic systems called farm stands. She shares how this system can help anyone become a backyard or balcony farmer. That's kind of cool. I wonder how well it actually works. I don't know. I feel like growing your own food and gardening probably takes a lot of work and care and time. I'm impressed by anyone who can do it. Alright, what else do we have here? Sugar coated. Soothing, super hydrating lip scrubs. You can do it yourself or buy. It's kind of funny. I wouldn't think a food magazine would talk about. I guess lips are important for appreciating food. I don't know. Alright, good to the last drop. Coffee production generates tons of waste. Now this byproduct, cascara, is popping up across the US. Meet the woman who made it happen. 15 years ago, Ada Battle left Nashville for her childhood home on the rugged slopes of El Salvador's Santa Ana volcano to help manage her family's struggling coffee farm. Even though she'd spent most of her life in the US and had no coffee growing experience, Battle was determined to use her background working in the sustainable food industry to make the fifth-generation farm prosper again. One day, while she was in the coffee lab, an intriguing smell wafted inside from the coffee waste pile. I thought it was hibiscus and tamarind, she remembers. That aroma was from the pulp of coffee cherries called cascara. Oh, and I guess now people are making tea from it. That's interesting. We have dog food and a kitchen. Oh, I'll be honest, I really like this. I know the trend right now is to have everything be white and wood. Wood floors, white walls, wood chairs, wood everything. But I love these blue cabinets. My family all have like really bright kitchens. Although she's got the open concept shelves for display mugs, because I'm sure her real mugs are up in this cabinet. Find your blood sugar balance. Make plants the star of your plate. Filling up on veggies, fruits, grains, beans, and plant-based oils may help improve the steadiness of post-meal blood sugar. Pick the right fats. Snag more of these. Sleeping is so good for you, for every part of you. Resolved. Oh, I think this one is about New Year's resolutions, which, given that it's July, you know, if you are keeping to your New Year's resolution, I would love to hear about that. Okay, well, here are some ideas anyway to make your life easier in terms of vegetables. Chop once, eat many times. For example, chop an entire cucumber, throw half in a salad, and store the rest for snacks. I have been doing more meal prep where I will chop in like a couple onions at a time or 3 and pop that in the fridge because I hate cutting onions, and so if I can do it like once a week and get it out of the way, I find it to be my least favorite part of cooking. So that way I'm more likely to actually cook dinner and not just eat popcorn, for example. Take 1 day a week to make batches of 3 types of roasted veggies to store in the fridge and enjoy over the course of a week. Prep veggies for snacks immediately after you shop, before they go in the refrigerator. Keep your freezer and pantry stocked with frozen or canned produce so you always have something on hand, even in a pinch. I do find frozen vegetables really handy. People have different opinions on this, but I think it can be really helpful. I think frozen veggies are supposed to have like better nutrient content than canned, I think. Add bonus veggies to meals you already cook, like tossing spinach into jarred pasta sauce. Think of the veggie elements first when you're cooking, and place veggie snacks and leftovers in clear containers in the front and center in the fridge so you'll see them every time you open the door. I like this art. It's kind of, I wish she looked a little happier. Here she has found Zen with her apple and dark chocolate and fish and hamburger, avocado, elbow pasta, I think. No idea what that is. Pear, martini, chicken, strawberry. Okay, good food fast. So these are jars that have different things in them. Let's see, in this jar we have cilantro, wonton strips, radishes, red bell peppers, scallion, carrots, cooked chicken, and sesame vinaigrette at the bottom. And this one has sprouts, goat cheese, pomegranate seeds, pecans, red pear, roasted sweet potatoes, and balsamic. Okay, this one sounds really good. This one's good too, but this one, oof, I want to eat that. Okay, this says, mason jar salads may have come and gone on your Instagram feed, but there was always a nugget of a good idea there. The reality is the jar just isn't big enough for all the salad you really want. To solve the problem, reserve the jars for mix-ins and dressing and bring along a package of greens. That is smart. My boss would bring like a package of romaine to work and salad dressing, but I don't think he had these great toppings, and that would make like a lunch from home way better. I don't really do chicken wings. I'm afraid to cook chicken because, you know, you have to be careful because it can make you sick, and I kind of stick to tofu and vegetables and things like that. This is all writing about love and food. Desire. Aphrodisiacs. I guess this is for Valentine's Day. So here we have oysters, but I am allergic. Here they say that the infamous womanizer Casanova purportedly consumed 50 oysters for breakfast daily to maintain his philandering lifestyle. It doesn't hurt that the act of eating a raw one is actually pretty sexy. Well, I don't know about that. I will say, as someone who is allergic, if I was on a date and my date ate a raw oyster, we would definitely not be kissing because they now have poison in their mouth. Okay, let's see. A Kentucky Mule. Mixed drink. It is a Moscow Mule with bourbon instead of vodka. Well, I don't like bourbon, so that sounds like a downgrade. Oysters au gratin, that's a no. Goat cheese crostini with fig compote. Okay, I love all of those words. Compote can be refrigerated for up to a week. Figs, honey, lemon juice, orange juice, water, rosemary, baguette, olive oil, and cheese. Yeah. It serves 15 2 crostinis each, or just one because I would eat all of it. Beef tenderloin with pomegranate sauce and farro pilaf. That sounds delicious. I love pomegranate. It says, some say that pomegranate, not apple, was the forbidden fruit that toppled Adam and Eve. In ancient Greece, the pomegranate was the symbol of Aphrodite, the goddess of love. And we all know that Persephone ate the pomegranate seeds, and that's how she got stuck. And here we've got Flour's chocolate chili cake. The ancient Mayans believed cacao beans promoted virility, and lore has it that the Aztecan ruler Montezuma quaffed up to 50 golden goblets of cocoa a day to fuel his sexual appetite. Okay. Oh, this food all looks good. Lola kebab. Typically deep fried, these kebabs are browned in a skillet, then baked, simpler and healthier without sacrificing a crisp crust and tender interior. The mixture is pretty fragile. Let's see, potatoes, oil, onion, beef, egg, bell pepper, garlic cloves, flour, masala, pepper, coriander, ginger, kosher salt, cilantro. That sounds really good. How much are the potatoes actually required? Let's see. Bring to boil, add potatoes, remove potatoes, mash the potatoes, and then add onion, beef, egg, bell pepper, mix with hands. Wait, which part? Cook the potatoes and separately make this other thing. Oh no, okay. You mix it all with the potatoes. I don't know. I'm gonna put a thing here. I just don't love potatoes, and I feel like they're overused. But I don't know what I would replace for potatoes because I've never made a kebab before. Chicken korma. Yeah, that all sounds really delicious. We got peppers and tomatoes, onion, bell peppers, cilantro, mint. All this sounds good. Red chutney. I'd have to make that if I was gonna make the kebab. Okay, here we've got hot-blooded. With their tie-dyed flesh and a shock of tang and bitter, blood oranges straight up drive us wild. That's a really bizarre thing to say. I feel like I've had a blood orange. I don't think it tastes that much different from an orange. Okay, we've got citrus salad with chia celery seed dressing. I love citrus, but citrus salad never really does it for me. Fish tostadas with blood orange salsa. Now that sounds incredible. The salsa that goes with these tostadas is powerfully sweet and tangy, but won't drown out the delicate flavored white fish. Try pairing the sauce with chicken or pork as well. Corn tortillas, oil, oranges, onion, cilantro, halibut or cod, chili and lime seasoning or rub, avocados, and romaine lettuce. Yeah, I would eat that. I wonder, I don't know if I can get a blood orange at my local grocery, but I wonder if just like a normal orange would work. Let's see. Preheat the oven. Bake the tortillas by themselves. Segment oranges. cut them with the onion and the cilantro, sprinkle the fish with the chili lime seasoning or rub, and cook in a skillet. And then flake the fish into chunks. I don't love avocado, so I'd probably skip that, but I wonder. I feel like I would probably put a little bit of queso fresco on this. And then also, because I love pico de gallo, I always want to add that. Rosemary blood orange lamb chops with charred blood oranges. I'm never gonna make a lamb chop. Those are way too expensive. Blood orange upside down cake. I don't know. Bruleed blood oranges with yogurt and cardamom. So, okay, it says fresh blood oranges are so sweet they almost create their own caramel under the broiler. A little brown sugar on top seals the deal. A hint of cardamom enhances their aroma. Once you scoop out and eat the caramelized sections, squeeze the remaining blood orange juice over the yogurt. So this sounds really weird, but it's the kind of thing where if I was having friends over, I might make it as an experiment. Yeah, because I think it could be good. It's definitely a little out there, but it's not something I would just make for myself to enjoy. Okay. 5 ways to love yourself more. Indulge the sweet and smart way. Eat more veggies. Hydrate for heart health. Add a little flavor and meditate for better sleep. Let's see. Divide and conquer. The next time you want to serve up pretty pith-free citrus sections, try supreming. Supreming? First, cut a thin slice off both ends of the fruit with a chef's knife. Next, stand the fruit on a cut end and slice off the peel and white pith below it, following the curve of the fruit with the knife as you go. Finally, working over a bowl, use a paring knife to cut towards the center of the fruit and release each segment from the surrounding membranes. This is an advertisement, recipe index. I think this is also an advertisement for a lot of random stuff. And the power of pie. Activist Rose McGee celebrates Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday by baking pies that bring her community together. Well, that's lovely. So it looks like she visited historically black colleges and universities across the country to work toward her goal of building racial unity. That sounds nice, and I'm sure the students enjoyed that. When I was living in Atlanta, we had a number of historically black colleges and universities. So maybe she was in Atlanta. I hope it was a good time. I wonder what she's doing now. I'd never had sweet potato pie before I went to Atlanta. I wasn't familiar with it. Up north, we always had pumpkin pie. Anyway, I think I found a couple recipes. I have another Eating Well magazine that I'm going to go through, and hopefully I'll find some more and figure out what new foods I want to make. The thing is, a lot of these sound complicated and like they won't keep very well if I make, if I have leftovers. I am a single person who lives by myself, and I always have leftovers. And some of these just sound like they won't keep, so I'm not really sure about all that. But I hope you are sleeping, which is very good for you and very healthy, and I hope you're having a lovely day.